Hi guys, this video covers box and whisker plots. So here you can see I've already done a lot of the work on the screen. First step, rewrite them in order from least to greatest. So I've done that here. My minimum is 12, my maximum is 61. To find the median, I go to the middle. So when I get to the middle, I see that it's these two numbers, which are 28 and 30. When I average them together, I get 29. And then remember, if I split the, if I had to average to get my median, I split those back up when I find my quartiles. So here, I have 6 terms because I have to count this 28 in this group. So 24 and 26 are my middle term. So 25 is my lower quartile. And then I do the same thing on the other end. So I have 30 through 61, which makes 38 and 42 my center points, which means my upper quartile is 40. So then for my minimum and my maximum, I put my short lines on 12 and 61. I put my longer lines on my lower quartile, my median, and my upper quartile. So 25, 29, and 40. And then I connect my long lines to make my box. Then I add my whiskers out to my maximum and minimum. On number 25, again, I've done the same thing. I have rewritten them in order from smallest to largest value. 30 is my minimum, 57 is my maximum. Since I have an odd number, I have 15 field goals made successfully. I know I have just one median. It's my middle value, which is 49. When I just have the one median value, I do not use it to find my lower quartile and my upper quartile. So here I'm just looking at 46 to 30, and on my upper quartile I'm looking at 50 to 57. So 40 is my middle data point here, so it's the median of my lower quartile. And 52 is the median of my upper data points. So my minimum is 30, my lower quartile is 40, my median is 49, my upper quartile is 52, and my maximum is 57. I put the shorter lines on my minimum and my maximum, the longer lines on my lower quartile, my median, and my upper quartile. Connect your longer lines to make your box, and then draw your lines out to your whiskers. So in addition to making box and whisker plots, we need to understand how to read box and whisker plots. So on number 26, we have the running time in minutes of 20 movies, each with a different running time shown to the right. So what is your interquartile range? So that means we take our upper quartile, which is 130, subtract our lower quartile, which is 100, and we get 30. So 30 minutes. What percentage of the movies are at least 130 minutes? So we find 130, at least would be greater. This is one section. Remember, every quartile is split into 25%. So 25% of the movies are greater than 130 minutes. What percent of the movies are between 100 minutes and 140 minutes? So that would be 1, 2, 3 sections, which means 75%. On D and E, they ask how many of the 20 movies are less than 110 minutes, and then between 100 and 110 minutes. So this means you have to look at the percentage and multiply it by 20, which is the number of movies. So less than 110 minutes, this is 110. We have 2 sections below that, which means 50% of our movies are less than 110 minutes. So to convert 50% to a decimal, we divide by 100 and we get 5/10. 5/10 times 20 is 10. So 10 movies are less than 110 minutes. On E, how many movies are between 100 and 110 minutes? So 100 to 110 is one quartile. That's 25%. So we're going to multiply 25% times 20 movies. So 25 hundredths times 20 is 5 movies. So on number 27, We have the number of points scored by two football teams in each of their 12 games is shown below. Both teams scored a different number of points in each of their games. So we have two box and whisker plots here, and we're going to compare them together. Which team had the greater range? Again, range is your maximum number minus your minimum number. The Spartans have a range of 30, and the Eagles have a range of 34. So the Eagles have the greater range. What's the difference between their maximum score? Remember, in math class, difference means subtract. So their maximum scores are these dots or lines on the end. 40 minus 33 is 7 points. And on C, what is the total number of games that the Spartans and Eagles scored at least 21 points? So remember, this is out of 12 games. The Spartans, here's 12, so they have 75%. No, excuse me. This is 21. So this is 50% of their games were at least 21 points. So that's 0.5 times 12, and you get 6. Then for the Eagles, over 21 points, we have 1, 2, 3 sections, which means that 75% times 12, which is 9. When you add those together, you get 15 games total. So I know it's on the paper, guys, but we did not cover scatter plots or line of best fit, so you can stop at the end of topic 8. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Bye.